One of the most important things you can do after you have decluttered an area is to schedule out time that you're going to go back there and make sure that number one, nothing has piled up there again, and number two, that there aren't things that you have just grown out of. You might have needed them yesterday, but you don't need them today. It's not a big job to go around the house with a box and grab things. It's a little bit of a tiny tidy, and I'm joining the tiny tidy team. There are also going to be a lot of really doable small projects around the house to help you to get motivated. We're joining the hostess Sunday Dawn and showing you all the things you can do when you have limited time and limited energy. Here in the kitchen, it's these cookbooks. I know that the keto ones I'm not going to be using. Keto was not a best fit for me. And then we don't ever use the children's cookbooks, so those are going to. Going. If keto works for you, they are great cookbooks. And then going and going. Then I'm able to get this cleaned up and our cookbooks will fit better. There's the collection of what we're keeping, and here is the collection of what we're getting rid of. Hey, Lofi. Goosey. Kiss. My living room purposely has one storage spot only. This is the only storage spot. This side is looking good. This side is looking good. But school's over. There's school stuff in here, plus games that we have not been using lately. So I think they can go with our other games on our basement shelf, and more games in here. These are cords related to the TV and, you know, the little things we have to keep. What do you want, Leo? Huh? The things that are staying are going to go in the bag, and the things that are being donated are going to go in the box. This will be donated because we're never doing geometry again. Hallelujah. Spanish we keep because my husband and I might use it. So these will go in the basement of school stuff. Skip bow we're keeping. So the games we're keeping, but they don't need to be up here. If we played them, even monthly, I would leave them down here, but we do not. So they'll go in the basement, and at some point we're going to consider what we keep and what we get rid of. Oh, this is for the cat. Little cat costume. I guess I'll keep it for now. I gotta ask the girls about it. All right. And then in here we have these clickers. These can be donated because I got new coasters, so these are old. A game. A card that actually, I think my grandson left this behind, so when he comes again, we'll give him back his truck. All right, everything else in here is staying. So cords and paperwork for things having to do with the TV area are here. And then I got the clickers, my grandson's little toys. He's coming soon, so he can have those soon. Actually, these go over here. That's cat lasers right there. And And then we have these couple little coasters and geometry disc for donation. And these will go with games. And then we just had that little cat costume in the basement. What are you doing on my table, huh? This is why I can't put plants on the table. So let me tell you the truth. This is the third time I've gone through my clothes this spring. But I know some of them are too big, which is a beautiful thing. I had just gone to a wedding recently. I will pop a picture here that you can see of my husband and I. We had so much fun watching one of my best friends get married. But anyway, as I was trying on clothes for the wedding, I noticed that there were some definite clothes that make me sad. I don't feel pretty in, as well as were too big. So we're gonna get rid of those today. Pass them on to someone who can use them.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the
All right. This shirt technically fits, but it just doesn't sit right on my waist, and I don't feel pretty in it, so I'm gonna pass it on. I'm actually gonna be getting one of those bags from ThredUp. If you've never heard of it, I've done it before. They send a bag, you put all the clothes in, and you send it back to them, postage free to you. But last time they really didn't give me any money at all, but some of the stuff, I have barely worn it. The shawl I will keep. So I think I might do better this time. I'll try it one more time. And then of course you can buy clothes. This is a pantsuit I wore, but I honestly don't think I'm gonna wear it again. I actually wore this to my son Christian's wedding. One of those 2020 weddings where you couldn't invite people that you wanted to invite. But they got married, that was the point. Then this dress, I tend to be smaller on top than on bottom, and the sleeves, like you can see, everything. It's a really pretty dress though, but there's other pretty dresses in the world. This is a shawl I'll keep. The rest of this is winter sweaters, which I will keep, but I can transfer them all over to one basket now. This is a sweatshirt I still wear, so. All right. I do love that I can have my off-season clothes up here and not stored in the basement. I think that's much better. Okay, one more thing. I had got these pants and I thought, oh, it'll look like a skirt. See how they have the wide leg? Honestly, it's not for me. It just doesn't look good on me. It makes me look huge. So we're getting rid of those. There. All right, these can go back in. I do have this one pair of jeans that are technically too big. However, I need a second pair of jeans for when these pair are dirty. You know how it is when you're dieting. You don't want to buy a bunch of jeans that are expensive and then you end up, I should go to Goodwill, but it's hard to find my size at Goodwill. Anyway, I don't want to buy a bunch of jeans and then lose weight more, because I do plan to lose more weight, and then they don't fit and I'm just wasting money. So, and it's summertime, so I might get some summer dresses and wear more sundresses this year, because I tend to stay smaller here. So I feel like I can buy a smaller size if it flares, and I can get away with it for a lot longer, probably for the whole summer. So I think that is what I'll do. Oops, forgot this. Well, that was quick, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops, right? I do have a bag of things I got rid of another day that you would have seen, and then this is what I'm getting rid of from today. So we'll put those together, and I will order the ThredUp bag to come, and then I can get rid of these. And either they'll give me money for them or they go ahead and donate them. They don't throw them away. So either way, it'll be good. Now in this spindle drawer, I'm going to take these hair things out because I realize I have a lot more than I need. And I'm going to go to the bathroom and gather them all together. This is like my supplements and knee wraps. I haven't cleaned up from getting ready. But here from my bedroom, I had 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scrunchies. I do not need that many scrunchies. If you wear scrunchies all the time, you probably do need that many, but I don't. I'm gonna go for colors. So I'm gonna keep a brown one, a blue one, maybe a navy one. This one's kind of dirty. I would have kept it, but I'm gonna get rid of it. I wonder if, can you wash these? Maybe I'll try washing it. I'll do that. And then these I'm gonna get rid of and donate. And then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is plenty for me. Then I just got a new blush, and I've been using this bronzer for like 3 years as blush that my daughter gave me because it wasn't right for her. So now I can get rid of that. Next on my list, I'm tackling the dining room and the cabinet where we keep our school stuff.
Looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out where we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong without the strength to go on together.
I'm not trying to tackle this entire cabinet in this day because it would be too much for me. So what I decided to do was to take on these 2 drawers and then to reorganize a little bit in the cabinet underneath so that there's more room for the kids to store their laptops. When we bought this cabinet sideboard, my husband had put holes in the back of it so that we could run electricity and put power strips in it. So it is where my kids put their laptops and their cell phones. And then they're able to charge them right there. I even found a little to-do list in there so you can see the Christmas themed chore list for that day. What you see me doing here is I'm starting by putting the things back in the drawer that I know I want in there, and then I'll deal with the things that don't need to be in there. And that's one of the methods I use for decluttering sometimes is I'll take the mess out and put it on a surface, and then I will put in the things I want, and then the rest either has to go or has to be stored in some other location if it's something I really think we're going to use in the future. So here I'm gathering up things that are going into the trash can, and then I'll have a few things left over that will be restored elsewhere. This spot I'll be dealing with another day. What I'm doing right now is just combining, see if there's any trash in there, and then I'm putting the things that I need to deal with, I need to keep on the top shelf. I put my daughter's Bible and her glasses on the bottom, and of course her cat. And that gives us a little more space. As you can see, that was where we put laptops. It just gave us a little more space to spread out. These are the few things that I believe we will use, so I will store elsewhere, and then that calculator is going to be donated because for some reason the girls just don't like to use that one. And there is that cabinet where we store laptops, so things are looking better, but that one will wait for another day. I'm going to put a video for you in the upper right corner of the tiny tidy I did last time, where I timed different chores around the house. So if you had 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes of energy or time, you could just know to grab one of those chores and go at it and feel productive. I would really encourage you to be timing things around your home and keeping track so that you know when it comes to a limited amount of time or energy that you can still get something done and feel good about the day. I hope you remember that God loves you and I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.